Let's compare Docker and virtualization. Concept of Docker and virtualization a little bit different. Let's see. In Docker architecture, on the host server, a, there should be a OS. On the OS, the Docker services should be installed and the Docker environment should be configured. After that, Docker will run application in container. On the other hand, in virtualization architecture, on the host server, there should be an operating system. It is a special OS called hypervisor. Hypervisor makes hardware to be virtualized, and on the hypervisor OS there should be different VM holding different OS. Some other points of comparison are level of isolation, performance, portability, uses case, security, and ecosystem and level of isolation. Docker containers share the host kernel systems, which makes Docker lightweight. On the other hand, virtual machine run a full copy of operating system, including the kernel on the virtualized hardware stack. This provides a higher level of isolation than Docker container. Performance. Due to kernel shared, Docker containers are generally fast to start and more resource efficient than a VM. They can start in seconds and use less memory and CPU resources. On the other hand, VMs are slow to start and require a more resource because they need to boot a full operating system. This can lead to higher cost and less efficient use of hardware resources. Portability. Docker containers are highly portable. They can run on any system that has Docker installed regardless of the underlying operating system. This makes it easy to deploy application across different environments. On the other hand, virtualization portability. VMs are less portable because they are tied to the specific virtualization platform and the guest operating system. Migrating a VM on a different host or changing the guest OS can be more complex and time consuming than Docker. Use case. Docker is ideal for microservice architecture where applications are broken down into small independent services that need to be isolated and scalable. Docker is also suitable for continuous integration and continuous deployment pipeline where it can ensure consistency across development, testing, and production environment. On the other hand, virtualization uses case are better suited for running multiple operating systems on a single physical machine or for application that require a full operating system environment. VMs are also more appropriate for a legacy application that may not be compatible with containerization. Security. While Docker containers share the host system kernel, they can still be secure by limiting their access to the host system and other containers. However, because containers share the host kernel, they are potentially more vulnerable to kernel exploits. Virtualization security: VMs provide a higher level of isolation from the host system, making them more secure for running an trusted application. However, VMs can be more resource intensive and slower to start compared to the Docker container. Ecosystems and tools. Docker comes with a rich ecosystem of tools and service, including Docker Compose for defining multi-container application, Docker Swarm for container orchestration, and Docker Hub for storing and sharing Docker image. Virtualization ecosystems and tools offer a wide range of tools and services for managing virtual machine, including snapshotting, live migration, and high availability of configuration. Which makes Docker best regarding this point are is lightweight, resource efficient, portable, easy to manage, low cost, robust community. These all points make Docker a best choice over the virtualization platform.